Hello, my name is John Seiler, and this is the first watch party for the Phantom Zone. Uh, I'm John Seiler, the podcasting cat, and with me is who else?
I'll go. I'm Lou Gonzalez, and I guess this is us watching not Tiger King, but the other horrible thing that happened to cats this year.
Oh, I was gonna say Roar, but that's not till Wednesday for me. Never mind.
Oh, and who are you?
Oh, I'm John Scott. I know this is different from your regular scheduled programming, but yeah, we're fucking watching cats, guys.
Hell yeah, cats.
Meow.
Yeah, I'm Connor Irving, and I don't have a cat pun.
And I'm Ryan, just watching this god-awful movie.
All right, and so this is an experiment, and so bear with us. We're going to try to do this. So we're all going to sync, and we're going to start the movie right at the top. I guess for a little background, I have never seen Cats on Broadway or any version of Cats. I know it's about cats, and that they're
accidentally hit on the wrong button.
Yeah. So I know that this is about cats and that they're humans playing cats, but they're supposed to be house cats in real world.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Okay. So this movie came out last year, directed by Tom Hooper. It's based off of the play of the same name by Andrew Lloyd Webber, based off the adaptation of Old Possum's book of Practical Cats by T.S. Eliot.
I did not know it was based off a book. All I remember is living in the New York tri-state area. It's like Cats now at the Winter Garden Theater, now and forever.
Yeah, there's like a like what I would also recommend is like after you watch this, you want to like see like a more of a deep dive within Cats. Lindsay Ellis did like a really good video, and one of like the sound bits she picks up is like I believe it's the director for the musical of Cats. Like after listening to Andrew Lloyd Webber play like the music from Cats, and he's like, "So what's it about? Like, are the cats like the British government? Is like what is
How?
like
It's
supposed
about
to?"
cats.
Yeah, they're like, "Hey," he's like, "Hey, it's just about cats."
I would also say I am also not a cat person. I am a dog person.
Mm-hmm.
But besides Siler, has anybody else ever seen the regular Cats or this movie?
I've only seen
remember-
clips. I remember Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt made fun of cats in a season, and that is my experience. So this is new for me.
I did not realize when I went and saw this movie in theaters that the ongoing joke of Princess Carolyn from BoJack Horseman, her like ringtone, is the song from Cats.
Oh, no way.
You'll like,
Yeah,
like if you like BoJack Horseman, like it's like the first song in the movie. Like you'll be like, oh, it's that song.
Yeah, I feel like the only things I know from Cats are the phrase Jellicle Cat and then the song Memories.
Yep.
I only know Memories.
Well, I don't know the song. I don't know if there's a song. I just know the term Jellicle Cat, which I don't know what that means. Ryan, have you ever seen anything with cats?
The only thing I can like think of is like when I was like maybe in middle school, we had like pamphlets and like a short trailer of the cats on like stage, and that's it.
Yeah, because there was like a adaptation, like they basically filmed the play and they put it out on VHS in like the
Yes.
90s.
I know my parents had it, and I think I walked in one day and they were like watching my sister, and they're like, "You want to watch?" And I was like, "No, that's fine. I'll go do anything else."
Yeah.
So like also like random fun fact, do you know like how long this adaptation of like an adaptation of Cats at some point in time has been in the works for?
Probably since when I'm guessing the play came out in the 80s, so 2 years after it came out.
So this originally was picked up by Spielberg in like the early 90s to be adapted as an Amblin animated film.
That would have worked so much better.
Oh,
that would
makes
have been
sense.
awesome.
But because like Amblin like had like a string of like really bad luck with like the We're Back and a couple and Five Goes West not doing very well, the studio ended up shutting down. But there's like concept art for like their interpretation of Cats that's like slaps. It looks so good. Which at the end of the day, like this probably would work way better as like an animated adaptation. No spoiler.
Oh wow, the play came out in 1981.
Yeah. Like this play came out like when Andrew Lloyd Webber was like a star, and he still like had to put his house up for mortgage to like get it funded because people didn't really like understand
And
what
it played
this was.
for what, like 40 years on Broadway?
It played for like a very long time on Broadway.
I'm trying to see if there's like dates because I think it was like one of the longest running things ever.
I believe it's like the longest running
Yeah,
play.
it's the fourth longest running play, running show of all time, for Broadway. It says. Oh, and I got the theater right. It was the Winter Garden Theater, but then it came back in 2015. I don't know when it ended.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, dude. Is there anything else we have to talk about before we see this?
That this movie came out. It's considered a box office bomb, only grossing $75 million on a budget of at least $100 million.
Ooh.
Like you can like this was kind of a big disaster because this was like after Tom Hooper did Les Miserables, and
I've seen that.
which is kind of bad, but also kind of considered a success in a lot of ways.
I liked it personally.
There's a couple of the songs
I like parts of it.
It's also corny as hell,
Yeah.
and that's also what I liked.
I like parts of
But
it. There's parts I did not like was Russell Crowe. Anytime he opened his mouth.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
you
like,
don't like what's the name of his band? Like,
I didn't even know he had a band.
Russell and the Crows.
Russell Crowe has a band, and it's like, oh my god, that's why he
I love
thought
how we're
he could
just
do
trying to
music.
prolong the inevitable.
It has a really bad name. It's like 30 Odd Foot of Grunts. That's the name of the band.
What?
Oh
Hang on.
god, come
Hang
on.
30 odd for the front, abbreviated to Fog.
I will say that like there's probably no one that sings as bad as Russell Crowe in this movie. Maybe
Oh.
Rebel Wilson. Rebel Wilson's pretty bad.
Isn't the lead like a ballet dancer, not an actress in this movie?
I thought it was Taylor Swift, or am I just wrong?
Okay.
No, she's
So
just in there.
I thought that Taylor Swift was also the main girl for like weeks until like until like I was talking to like someone else about Cats, and they were like, no, like that's someone else. Like Taylor Swift is like the cat in the middle of the film, and like it's like at that point it's like kind of obvious like who Taylor Swift's cat is, but I thought Taylor Swift's cat was also the main cat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because the
thought it was like the main
controversy.
cat.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
controversy is the actress playing the main cat is black, I believe, but she's
No.
playing a white cat.
No.
I
That-
thought there was some
controversy.
controversy with that. I swear to God.
The one controversy I heard about it is that there's like an original song for this movie that was written by Taylor Swift, and the song wasn't finished until like the day of filming. So it's like when that song like hits, she sounds like kind of unsure and not like really kind of giving her all because it's like this song like just got finished.
Oh wow. I'm pretty sure that the lead actress is not white. I'm looking at her now. She's from Minnesota, and she's mixed race, black and white. And yeah, it definitely was a controversy. I remember that she plays a all white cat.
Victoria, the white cat.
The Met Towley, yeah, the one that plays Cassandra, isn't that the lead?
Victoria is the lead.
Oh, I had to scroll. She's like, wow, she's listed as like the 6th person on IMDb.
Yeah. Because the woman who plays Victoria is like not like a named actress. She's like a Broadway person.
She's like a ballerina or something, right?
Yeah. But like, and that's
Hayward?
why. Yeah, and that's why like it's like like she's like on Wikipedia she's like the 8th person down from like James Corden and Jason Derulo, who are like not in that movie as much as she is, but they're bigger names.
So I want to point out before we begin, besides the budget of like $100 million, this thing had a marketing budget of $115 million.
Okay, can we go back? So I'm still technically right because she's from Nairobi, and her dad is English and her mother's Kenyan. And I do remember there being like a thing about having her be an all-white cat.
They should have just made her spotted cat, like black and white cat. Like that would have been so much easier.
Is the cat in the play originally all white?
I mean, like, to be fair, like I saw her like in an interview with like Taylor Swift and a couple other women, and like
she's half, so like she's
I see.
Like from her
okay,
picture, she's very
now I'm
light
like,
skin.
yeah. Now I'm looking at all these photos. I'm like, okay, yeah. You know, it's like I could see like now.
Yeah, she's
wow.
like, she has like a very similar skin tone. This is weird as like Alicia Keys, I guess.
Well, and
Or
evidently,
Zoe
like
Kravitz.
also Vanessa is like not like a major character within the play, like, or Victoria's not a major character within the play. Like she was basically, because a lot of cats the musical is like told, like it's like the cats explaining to the audience like what's going on, and
Yeah,
then
because they
doesn't-
go and dance in the crowd and shit,
Yeah.
right?
but because like the director wants to have like this super grounded, like realistic take on talking cats.
So wait, you're saying this is the Dark Knight of Broadway?
This is the Dark Knight of Cats.
But basically, like Victoria is now like created as like the in-universe person who's like the cats are explaining to now. So now she's like
she
by
represents the
default the reign.
audience.
Yeah, so now she's the main character because she's the character that's at the center of everything being explained to.
All right.
John, what were you gonna say about the budget?
No, I was saying the budget was, besides it being 80 to 100 million for the filming alone, the marketing budget was 115 million. So you're looking at like a $200-something million movie that bombed spectacularly.
Yeah, I'm seeing Box Office Mojo has it at 73 million worldwide. Its opening weekend was 6.6 million.
Oh,
Yeah,
and it was in theaters for a while, like three months.
Well, because it's like you expect, like there's like a lot of films that get released in December that kind of have like a big, huge, like tail to them. Like The Greatest Showman made like so much money. Like I kind of like didn't realize how much money it made until like I looked like months later.
Wait, did this come out the same weekend as Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah.
yes.
It was in that same time frame, which was
So
dumb.
they sent this to die.
Hey, spoiler, by the way, I would rather watch Cats 100 times.
Yeah,
like
its
the Rise of
opening
Skywalker.
weekend,
Incredibly.
it was beat by Frozen 2, Jumanji: The Next Level, which had to be on like multiple weeks out. And,
yeah, it was like a couple weeks.
Jumanji usually goes for like a December.
I
mean, like,
they
probably were in there, like-
I didn't have time.
It was like in its third week.
Really? Oh, wow.
But do you want to know what was supposed to come out this weekend? The week this came out instead of Cats?
The
New
Cats
Mutants?
2?
I would
Oh,
never-
really? Shit.
No, it was Wicked. We were supposed to get a Wicked movie, but Cats took its place.
both those
I would've
movies
watched
came out
Wicked.
with their
I've
second
never
week.
seen either.
I
I
would have
kinda
watched
wa-
it.
I kind of wonder what and I think that's like the thing now is it's like what's the it's like are we going to start seeing like more like are we still going to see adaptations of musicals like going forward or are we gonna...
I think there's two big ones that make so much sense, and that's
The Book of Mormon.
and
Yeah, I was supposed to say that.
and Hamilton.
Well,
I don't
Hamilton
know
is
if-
getting a concert film in 2021 from Disney. Wicked's still on track, and In the Heights was filmed from Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah. Well, there's also West Side Story in the fall with that's directed by Steven Spielberg, and then there's
Oh God, I heard about that. Ugh.
and then there's Little Shop of Horrors that's supposed to come out I believe next year.
Wait, they're remaking Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's kind of a perfect film, though.
Oh, sure. The like Billy
The
Porter.
the musical The Prom that came out last year that was pretty well received. That's coming to Netflix.
But that like West Side Story thing, I'm just like, how are they going to do that as a movie today? Because it's super racist.
I mean,
Well, ooh, yee.
but yeah,
'Cause
like,
it's the whole plot point is like, oh, she's brown, you can't get with her.
but yeah, like the Little Shop of Horrors like adaptation is like Billy Porter voicing Audrey 2 and Taron Egerton is playing Seymour and Scarlett Johansson's Audrey, which
Chris Evans is the dentist.
Chris Evans is the dentist.
Okay, Chris Evans as the dentist is awesome. Like Steve Martin's part.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like Scarlett Johansson's kind of like overly cast.
I feel like Scarlett Johansson's also like a little bit like I'm not saying like Audrey is like not a beautiful character because I think she's
But
like
Scarlett
cute in some ways.
Johansson is Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I feel like to get someone like for the role of Audrey, you need to get someone who's like a little kind of like mousy, kind of like. And I don't know. I don't think of Scarlett Johansson as mousy.
No, she's.
Think
not.
of the what is it? What's her name? Bernadette from like The Big Bang, like the
Oh,
blonde.
Melissa Rauch.
Oh, she
Yeah.
would actually be good. I was thinking of what's her name? From Glow. And
Alison Brie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alison Brie. That's kind of who I was thinking of. 'Cause
Melissa
Sorry.
Rauch isn't Melissa Rauch doing Harley Quinn, or am I thinking of another
That's
person?
Kelly
no,
Kuko.
she-
That's Kelly Kuko.
Yeah, but she did do Harley Quinn in the animated movie, like Batman and Harley Quinn, that was not good.
Oh, the one where she fucks Nightwing?
Yeah.
She tries to, but yeah, that one.
Oh, she did. Oh, it's not. She tried to. that
Well,
happened.
Batman like walks in with them like.
No, that was after. That was like, what was it, like the next day? They're like playing patty cake instead.
Okay, so
Okay.
I think we're at a point where
We're just
Let's
trying
put
to come
this
up with
vanity
reasons
on
not to hit
film.
play.
We've spent 20 minutes trying not to watch this movie.
All right, let's
An
let's
hour
put
and
this-
50-minute movie.
okay, I'm ready, you guys. So,
All right.
we're gonna be watching it all together. If you listening would like to watch it with our commentary, we're gonna do like a countdown. So are we doing like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 go?
So once we do, I'll get started. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. After let's begin, we're gonna hit play.
Yes, and we are starting at the zero, like the all zeros before the Universal stuff starts.
Kill me now.
So set us up, John, Scott.
All right, let's go. If you're ready, folks, again, bear with us because this is our first time trying this. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin.
And this is the
All right,
best we're
you
going
know
to be
what?
at.
So far, it's going pretty good.
Yeah.
The
Let's see where it
logo.
goes.
The logo. This is the best we're gonna have. Oh, this better not
The
do some
world's
like
on
fancy
fire.
Universal.
It'd be funnier if the Earth turned into like a yarn ball.
Oh, that would be actually pretty
Working
cool.
title, such British classics like Shaun of the Dead and any British period drama of the last 10 years.
That is a terrible name for a production company.
Oh, do you think Steven Spielberg says
Oh, I
Shane
beg to
Amblin's a
differ.
part of this?
Oh, I think well, I think the worst is original title because they're always for like remakes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, there's a cat in the clouds.
Bow, ba, 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 ba.
Hey look, my nightmares.
Okay, so these backgrounds look like
Nightmare Fuel?
It looks like
It
a
looks-
set.
I was gonna say it looks like Nintendo Switch graphics on like a 2D puzzler.
I think
Well,
it's like also just like I didn't like realize when I first watched this like kind of how nightmarish the music sounds.
Yes!
It's like Nightmare on
It's like-
Elm Street.
How did you
It's
not
like
notice
it's
that?
like evil carnival barker.
I have a question. Do you think humans ever look outside their window and see this? What are the cats doing? I don't know.
Can I also say at this point we would have seen like
They look
17
like
cat
regular cats.
buttholes?
Yeah.
Yes, release the button. We all want it.
Yeah.
So cats in this have no genitals.
Wait, oh god.
Oh my god, that was horrific. What was that?
Oh god. Oh no.
The faces are so bad.
Yeah, I
I
can
feel
almost
like I
immediately
just
tell
got
this
to
is
ask
maybe
you
It's
to
like-
1981.
No,
It's
that
like
was-
watching a bad deep fake of
Did
like
you
something.
see that guy? His hands aren't CGI'd. The hands are the worst part.
So far. Oh, please tell me this is the non-CGI finished cut.
Do any of these cats spray like real cats do? Oh my god.
This is horrifying.
I feel like I want to watch Tron
love it.
2 and just to see like Tron 2 just to be like, oh yeah, there is still bad face CGI that exists in 2020.
What? Can you imagine the direction for this movie? Just crawl like your life depended on it.
That cat's got some bling.
They're cats. What do you think they're gonna do?
I feel like this musical is the
So-
result of what happens when you don't say no to someone who's on a.
So my also theory is, by the way, is like when she throws the bag, she's dead. Like, this is purgatory right now.
So this is a Jacob Ladder scenario?
Yes. And I feel like that's important to play into later.
I don't know what they did to the one guy's nose, but it's freaking me out. The one with the hat.
That's Mr. Mistopheles.
Oh, Mr. Mephistopheles. Oh.
Jesus, it's like nightmare fuel.
What the weirdest part to me is like the girl cats. Some of them have like legit boobs, and then other ones don't.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
the way
no.
these cats are
At least-
moving are terrifying me right
I like how some of the cats are wearing shoes and some of the cats aren't wearing shoes.
Again, I do low-key hope this movie cuts to
yeah,
human
there's like
shots of adults looking out the window going,
there's a
it's
real like DuckTales kind of vibe to the show where like certain
The
characters wear
rhythm?
clothes and certain characters don't.
Is this like the instrumentals remind me of the Doublemint commercial?
Oh, I actually, when you said DuckTales, John, I was like, oh, I can kind of hear DuckTales. The thing that keeps striking me though is like the world reminds me of Batman and Robin. Like that Schumacher like got to do anything kind of world with all the neon.
Yeah.
What? Is this,
Excellent. I love that.
the poster says mousetrap. Get it? Get it?
Some cats are very big, some cats are very small, but all in all, I still don't get the sense of scale.
I was
think
going
it's
to
like-
say the sense of scale is really weird because they seem like they're actually really tiny.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, my boy.
COVID cat?
Macavity?
Cat and the Canary. Hey, I wonder if Mike Myers shows up in this movie.
Oh. How big would the dog look in this movie?
It looked like Attack on Titan.
John, because you've seen this spoil right now, and is there a dog in this
Well,
movie?
I think it's like very weird that we saw a human at the beginning of this movie, and then they're like going through the streets and there's no humans here.
It's very like cow and like it reminded me of like Cow and Chicken, how they have like the parents in that cartoon and they're just legs.
I was gonna say, I think it's just like, it's like modern day where there's no one on the streets right now.
Oh man, because yeah,
As well-
shouldn't there be like somebody outside like
John, are you
throwing
saying
shit
that
at
this
this?
movie predicted the future?
You know what? We
So, are you saying
Cats
outside
warned-
right now,
Cats warned us
Okay.
and we didn't listen.
All right, I
Are
need
you
to talk
saying
about
this is
scale.
nature
'Cause
returning to its natural order?
there is a bicycle there, and they're like they're smaller than like the radius of the bicycle wheel. That's insane. They're like a foot big.
Some of these are not words. Half of these are not words. I'm sorry.
Did that one cat just touch that other cat in the ass?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, they don't have. They're not anatomically correct, so it's confusing for them.
I mean,
So I
this
guess there's
is
no-
easily the
there's no-
horniest movie of the year.
There's no bad touching because they're not.
I like how
They
they're
don't
like,
have
quick,
genitals?
find words with AL at the end.
I just noticed like how weird their feet are.
Some of them are wearing like slippers and stuff.
Yeah, the hands and the feet are super weird. Because there's a cat that's wearing sneakers. Did you
Yeah,
see
like that
him?
one right there.
Yeah, he's in the background. He had like full on like Air Jordans on.
Oh God.
So is Idris Elba more upset that he's in this or Dark Tower?
This.
Oh, Dark Tower.
This.
I think he probably had more fun in this than he did Dark Tower.
I also have to say he was in this year's 2K20, and his CGI effects look better in that game.
I wonder if he's gonna bust out a DJ set in the middle of this song.
So is he like a pimp? Because why does a cat have a fur coat?
He's like trying to become like the chosen cat.
What is the chosen
I
cat?
find that very relatable.
It has not been announced yet. We will learn soon.
Connor, do you like to think you're the chosen cat?
Yeah, because then at the end of this movie, I get to die.
Oh, they said it already.
I
Cat
love how
got your
everyone
job.
has everyone has a weird ass name, and she's just like, I'm Victoria. Also, the CGI and the faces are scaring me.
It's
Well-
so bad. Like it's weird.
Well,
It's like
okay,
a very bad deepfake. It's like one of those like
It looks
What was
like
it?
it looks like someone like took this as an art project and just glued people's faces onto cats.
evidently there's a rumor that the director didn't want to do mocap suits, so they basically like tried to like do it by hand.
that.
Wait, what
this
do
is
you
what the-
wait? What do you mean?
So like mocap would have everything kind of like be put in place.
Yeah. So wait, they weren't wearing like suits to do
No,
this?
No, because the director found that they would be too cumbersome, so he
Oh,
basically just had to where they were be basically wearing these skin tight things, and then the people doing the CGI later would have to like kind of just like rig it themselves. That's why like the faces move, and that's why like everything looks so unnatural.
Didn't they like watch it like after they did like a scene to see how bad it was? Because it's like really bad.
Well, you
Oh
heard
yeah, they
how
totally
apparently
did.
Tom
But they
I-
just like had to pump out the graphics, or like they had to pump out all the SFX.
yeah.
and
Well, they
then
didn't even
shut the
finish
studio
it when
down.
it came out.
Did you guys read that report about Tom Hooper? Apparently, was awful to the VFX crew.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
treated them less than dirt. He also like
Yeah.
recorded all of Les Mis without a click track, and like made the editors' lives a living hell.
Man,
This is
I
like-
forgot. I forgot how horny all these cats were.
Well, they're cats. They're always
On
horny.
death's row.
So,
Oh.
so if they have no genitals, does that mean that they've all been spayed and neutered?
Definitely.
Well,
don't-
with this movie, listen to Bob Barker.
He's the villain. He's
feel like-
after them.
Bob Barker
Like-
just like comes bounding into the screen. He's just stomping his cane.
I'm gonna probably say this a couple times throughout this movie, but I feel so bad for all the people involved in this because you can kind of tell that like everyone's like really kind of trying. Everyone kind of
Oh.
like,
Yeah,
I'm never gonna
The
like
actors are
make fun
trying.
of- yeah.
Yeah, and this is a nice ballet sequence.
And like it
It's
gets like
just
it gets very apparent like later where like memories happens, but it's like people are like she's trying. Like, Rebel Wilson, I don't know how much she's trying. I don't know how much James Corden's trying, but like you can tell like there are like certain people in this movie who are really trying to like uplift this material.
yeah. But the problem is like every time I see hands, I'm just like, oh, they're like half done sometimes, or their feet are
And you
not
have
done.
this fucker.
They should
Mr.
just put them on
Misopheles.
mittens.
Mr. Misopheles is the magical cat. I guess he's the only cat that knows magic.
But is it actual magic, like sorcery?
Like, is he a wizard?
Well, that'll be put to the test later.
If I have magical cats who shoot lightning bolts out of their paws, I will automatically give this movie a 10 out of 10.
Their necks are so long.
Are they like trying to fight over her? Is
There's like a subplot where like Mr. Misopheles and Victoria are like kind of like looking at each other, but other than that, there's like no real romance in this movie.
Did anyone notice that how when he put his arm around her, it didn't look like on anything?
Why is it like Robert Downey Jr.?
yeah, I'm trying to like
Like
see
a
who
young
these
So-
actors are.
okay,
see if I can know
so,
them from anywhere.
By the way, I don't know if you guys saw. So he's basically explaining that that the one cat who's chosen will be reborn, which basically like also like backs my other theory that this is purgatory.
But you get reborn as a cat,
You
or as
basically
something
are
better.
you basically like go on to a better life. So
You-
like
you-
the
you
whole
get-
entire
you use one of your 9 lives.
So like all the people you're going to be meeting for like the next couple of times, like your Jason Derulos and your like Rebel Wilsons, they're all like vying for being this special cat.
The chosen one.
Yeah, I forgot like the essential term that they had for it, but yeah, it's like the chosen cat.
I think was the essential term. Oh, there she
Oh
is.
my god, that is the most sexualized, unsexual thing I've ever seen.
It's a humanized, furry eyes Garfield.
Hell yeah.
Oh god.
She was spread eagle, and the oh my god, and now she's
Oh my god.
this
This
movie's
movie's
like, horny.
Okay.
So these stray cats just broke into this house to check out Rebel Wilson,
Well,
kind
because
of
now-
just flicking her bean.
Yeah, because like these cats are basically explaining to Victoria, it's like, well, okay,
What the fuck was that?
They're
You
all
She's like jerking off her tail.
Wait. I need to hear her sing.
big Gumby cats.
What skirt? You're a cat. What skirt do you have?
Yeah. This is the first nightmare part of this movie, by the way.
I can see that.
Oh, is this the roach part?
The roach part and the mice part.
Oh no.
Wait,
Oh,
do they
no.
show roaches? Are roaches like personified?
Yes.
What?
Oh
the
my god.
fuck?
The
Why
rats
are
have
they not trying
children
to-
faces.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow, those look like PS2 graphics.
Those look worse than PS2 graphics.
This acting's like so bad. And this movie's like almost on the level of Dragon Ball Evolution. I have to watch the full thing before I give that statement.
You've never seen Dragon Ball Evolution?
No, I have to watch this fully to see if it's worse
Yes.
than Evolution.
Okay, so I had a problem with their scale, but why are mice the size of their fingers?
What?
Mice are not that small. Mice are the
Why are
size of
the
like
Why are the mice so smooth?
Hey, where's the fur?
The smoothest mice you ever did see.
I can't stop saying Downey Jr. on that.
I'm sorry, the effects
how many
on Rebel
times do
Wilson
we
are
have to see
stupid.
Rebel Wilson's cat ass / crotch?
Yeah, well, guess what? She's fat, and then all the jokes about her is being
Yeah.
like fat and
Get it?
clumsy.
Cause she's
And you'll see a lot more of that when James Corden shows up.
But like I've seen all of the what's that singing movie that she's in?
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect, and she can sing in that. If that is actually her singing, she sounds terrible here.
Well, everything's terrible in this movie.
Oh my god, that was the worst CGI yet.
What?
What are these?
Oh,
Those-
yeah, it's the
Oh
roaches.
Roaches?
no.
don't they just look great?
So they're the same size as a mouse?
What?
Oh, they didn't even CGI their faces. They're just
This is
wearing
peop-
like
Yeah,
costumes.
they're people in suits.
It's probably
I'm
like three.
not
Wait,
Okay,
hungry
what
wait,
anymore.
just
wait,
happened?
Wait.
Wait, what?
Why did she take off her skin?
no,
Why
no.
did she take off her
What?
skin?
But
What?
under her skin is a costume and glitter fur.
Man, I didn't know this was an A24 film.
Why did they continue dancing if she's just eating them?
Like, can they not, like... Oh?
Oh, and now we had a crotch shot of cockroaches? Do cats like eating cockroaches?
Yo, didn't she just take the head off of that roach?
I might be a couple seconds ahead of you guys, but... Oh,
Now we
my
have
God.
mouse asses that are children.
Oh god, this is horrific. This is like worse than I remember.
Wait.
Like, thankfully this
Is
is
that
the
Jason
worst.
Derulo?
Oh yeah, Jason
Oh.
Derulo. He's Rum Tum Tugger.
Okay, can I say, of the cats, I think he has the worst CGI face so far. It doesn't even match the fur color.
Wait. Oh, again? What?
It's so bad.
Again, why is a cat
Oh
wearing
my-
a fur coat?
Why is he gyrating? Cats don't like this.
Sorry, what?
So, okay, this is basically what the movie is at this point, where it's like, hey, here's Jenny.
Oh my god, this is sorry. That
Like,
mouse
here's-
CGI is just horrifyingly bad.
But it's like you're basically being introduced to like all the cats who are like basically like in vie for like this award or whatever.
Yeah, it's a roll call
Just
right
say,
now.
so far
Yeah.
Jason Derulo is the best singer.
Well, because he's
an
Jason
actual
Derulo.
singer.
Yes.
I feel like he should be.
I really hope at some point in this
Okay.
he goes, Jason Derulo.
Can I just say scale problem again? So now he has cards, human playing cards, that fit in his hands slightly bigger than they would in a human. But that's not the right scale.
Also, can I say that like Mistopheles is a little pathetic, like trying to like get
laid?
Victoria? We'll get Victoria to like pay attention to him while she's like enamored with Rum Tum Tugger.
Pretty sure you all are snip snip.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad joke, but it's a weird joke to make in a movie where everybody has their genitals visibly. Okay,
Lights
again
turned on,
with the
the guy
scale.
was like, get out of the street, you damn horny cats.
That cat doesn't look like it's like it couldn't drive that truck. But then she's standing next to a lamppost.
Wait. What?
That's where the drum and bass.
What was
comes in.
that joke?
Well, yeah, well, because she's like, oh, you call that singing? Well, like this is also singing
Yeah,
or
she's
dancing.
trying to neg him because he's awesome, I guess.
Because he's a dark colored
Well,
cat.
he's better, that's for sure.
Oh, I thought he was about to kiss her foot. I was gonna make a joke there.
The
Oh,
Oh,
pacing in
you
this
can't
movie is
ask
very
for them
weird.
to show feet because
It's
they're
a milk
always
bar.
showing feet.
There we go. Got foot fetish.
Stop milking. It's not a bad joke.
It's a pun. It's a really corny pun.
I feel like if the CGI and all that stuff was not so disturbing, this would be. This
Again,
could be
if-
something.
If this was animated, this would have been better.
Not
Oh,
even
God.
one would
God.
be better.
This
the
is
milk. The milk is so thick.
Oh my god! It is like.
See, they're
This
horny
is-
because it looks like cum.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is worse than like animes in their horniness.
This
Oh.
ain't as bad as the shit I work on.
At
I would say this
least
is
there's
smuttier
nuance
than.
there.
This is way more offensive, though.
Do you think the Rum Tum Tugger is a curious
It's
cat?
outwardly horny, but like not in a sexy way.
So, is that part of his fur, or is it like an accessory he's wearing? He's like mane.
It's probably like he's
Yes.
probably like a Maine Coon cat.
It's definitely a mane. He's also wearing a spiked collar
I
and
think.
a
I think.
fish necklace.
Hey, can I
Yes,
say
fish
like we should?
bones.
Oh man. Those cats are so thirsty.
Like literally, are all there looking up with their mouths open to his crotch.
Jesus
Them doing
Christ.
cat. Oh my
Wait,
god!
what did we just? Oh, is it Jennifer Hudson?
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
forgot she was in this movie till right now.
Oh, this is like. I feel like particularly bad for her because like.
She's
I
a
feel like-
great singer and great
I-
actress.
Well, and I also feel like this was like her, like what she thought was going to be like her Oscar.
Again.
Which again, because she won for Dreamgirls, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Which is like I'm not a big musical fan, but Dreamgirls is amazing. She's horrific looking.
because like basically the
Oh,
whole
wait,
entire
wait, wait.
movie, like this whole movie, like hangs upon like memories, which is just basically
Yes.
like that's the song.
Mm-hmm.
This singing is so good. Why is it here?
Like I you know what, like I think everyone's really trying. Like everyone kind of really believes in this project, and it's like you don't know until you see the final product.
I wonder if someone would make an animated thing and just put all the voice work to it. If it would make this work better.
Probably absolutely. I think musicals work a little bit better or a lot better in animation.
Because
At least like this, like
yeah,
because it's like they're playing everything like this movie like so seriously. It's not like Little Shop where like Little Shop is like a cartoony world.
which is weird because this is a movie where there are dickless cats running around all over the place.
They should
Yeah.
have fun with that concept.
Yeah, like why is a movie about cats as realistic or like trying to be as realistic as Les Miserables?
But yeah, I think that's the crux of the problem is like the idea to make the cats look like this is where everything is wrong. But plot wise, they're basically like, oh, look at this shitty like scrum cat, right?
I also think
Yeah,
Tom Hooper
well,
was the wrong
her
choice
whole
to direct this.
Her whole thing is she worked with Mistopheles, or not Mistopheles, McCavity.
Idris
so
Elba.
So all the cats are basically like shunning her now because she worked with someone who is a bad guy.
So
You mean a
in
bad
my
cat.
version is he's a pimp and she like cooked for him, and they're sex shaming her.
I don't think McCavity is like a pimp. Like McCavity, there's a whole song about McCavity, but he's like a criminal.
But like
He's
the
like
way he's dressed and the way he looks like a pimp.
Yeah.
It's because he's a black cat. Can someone explain the plot to me? Because like the pacing and like the story is not making any sense.
I mean, basically at this point, it's like, hey, there's
Wait,
supposed
can
to
I
be
try? I
Okay,
feel
go
like
ahead.
it's like if you think about it like Highlander, they're trying to become the one, but they don't have to kill each other. They just have to outsing each other,
Yeah,
No,
and then they
like,
get the
actually-
prize.
And that's
Awesome,
actually
actually.
a really good. That's a really good analogy. It's like we've met Jenny Anydots, we've met Rum Tum
And
Tugger,
Idris
and
Elba's
those are-
the Kurgan.
and those are like the are like the three people we know so far that like want
Yeah.
like this that want this thing.
And Mr. Mephistopheles is what's his name? Sean Connery.
Oh, is this who I think it is?
it's the
Oh
penguin.
god.
Oh.
Oh,
damn
hey,
it.
it's the worst cat.
Ha.
Wait, is
Terrible
that the
joke.
penguin?
Question: does Rebel Wilson just make cat puns this whole movie?
Yes, James
Also,
Corden looks like the penguin.
He looks like the penguin, and the Cat in the Hat, like the Mike Myers one, did a fusion dance.
Question: like the Cat in the Hat, Mike Myers, that was a good cat suit. Why didn't they just do that?
Well, like in the Broadway thing, they're in like they look kind of like the cats in what do you call it? Thundercats. Like they look like in these 80s blown out hair wig things and like bodysuits. I think that would have looked dumb, which is back to the whole this should have been animated.
This mustache looks bad.
Those are whiskers.
Oh, looks like a.
You like of all the things to point out that's bad, you point out the mustache.
Listen.
I mean, this
listen.
is also the worst song in the movie.
I feel like Idris Elba is a cat serial killer.
I was gonna say, why isn't he just like off these other cats? So she had no idea who he was.
Wait,
Like,
What?
did he just murk her?
what?
Hell
Just
yeah,
happened?
this just got awesome.
Okay, now this is a whole like horror movie about Idris Elba as a cat serial killer killing other cats.
But he's only worth $100 though, or £100.
Bullshit.
Wait,
Should
so
be
there's like an extendable dog door, and his
Ugh.
fur is a bow tie.
Oh, I think the fur bow tie is the worst thing I hate about him. Okay, so here's
hate
the other
those-
thing I hate about James Corden. James Corden's like a guy who's just like, don't make fun of me because I'm fat. But then it's like every comedy he's ever in is about him being fat.
Well, he's like the opposite of Rebel Wilson.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'm this fat cat who eats garbage.
Which he was in Into the Woods, right?
Yes.
And he wasn't bad in that, and that's a musical. Well,
I
I feel like as somebody who doesn't like musicals, I've seen
I like Into the Woods, but like the only thing I remember from Into the Woods is the song about the vor scene about her being eaten by the wolf.
Oh, I don't even remember the plot from Into the Woods except that the Prince Charming doesn't he like hook up with another woman?
Look at you and look at me.
Yeah.
Get it? Because he's fat.
Yeah, I'm a fat cat.
The way he's holding his hands is worse. Is so bad.
I love it. He has a soul patch, a mustache, and like a bow tie thing.
And his
some, like,
eyebrows.
massive
So that cat
eyebrows,
is holding
yeah.
up a 50-pound weight. How would that hurt anything? He doesn't have any balls.
Get it? Because he's fat.
Oh God!
Oh my God, that was the most disgusting thing I've
That's
ever
awful.
seen. Oh, his tongue is the worst.
Why? No.
How did he get out?
This is easily the worst song in the movie, by the way. Like, it's all up from here, everyone.
There's an up.
Well, I mean, the songs have been pretty good.
Oh, he's. So now, all of these songs are in the play, though, right?
All of these songs so far have been. But, like, the thing about, like, when you have, like, the song with, like, the mice and the brooches, it's like the cat's wearing, like, costumes out of trash that make them look like that. They're not literal brooches.
You know what this is? This is some Salvador Dali bullshit.
Ugh.
This is horrific.
I may not sleep tonight.
Wait, he just handed her that thing mouth to mouth when his hands were right there? Like, they're all using their hands. Why choose that moment not to? It is my assumption that all the cats with collars are house cats.
I would assume so, yeah.
So then, why are they eating all this trash?
Because, get it? He's fat.
I mean, like, also, hey, my cat lives at home, but, like, eats mice from across the street.
Cats are also still animals.
Does James Corden get murked? That'd be fantastic.
The only good thing about this movie so far is Idris Elba interrupting songs and stopping it.
I mean, he's only gotten rid of the worst cat, so I don't know why he's a bad guy.
I actually kind of like the effect on his eyes. Like, of all of them, he looks the least creepy. Like, he looks the least weird. So, did he just trick him into going?
Wait. Well, he just turned to smoke.
Run away and left you. We look after you. Why don't you come inside?
Threesome? These aren't words. I don't care. People don't
Here
call
are
their
the
cats
token
this.
Irish. It's our time to shine.
Whenever they are shot from afar, it looks so much worse. When they're just straight CGI.
This song has no rhyme or rhythm or anything to it.
I think it's trying to be jazzy based on the music, which is
I get
insulting.
The music, it's just the lyrics have like no. I don't know if that's them trying, but
Yeah, so I guess
Is that Pippin from Lord of the Rings?
No.
It looks like Pippin.
what are these ones' names?
It's Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer.
Mungo Jerry is Danny Collins.
They're both like
This is
down
the only thing.
characters.
Yeah, they're like Broadway people, I think.
He looks like Pippin now.
Yeah, this is both like their only movie.
Mm.
Wonder why. I can only wonder why.
So are we gonna see Taylor Swift soon?
Shh.
Oh,
I think
that
she's
was
the
some
next
imagery.
song.
Oh man, we're only we have an hour and 20 minutes left of this.
Jesus. This movie's gonna make me kick a cat later on
Buckle
tonight.
up.
It'd be a weird double feature to watch this and then watch that fucked up Netflix documentary.
I've actually been watching it.
I'm gonna watch it at some point, but I'm also
I
gonna
do know they
watch, I'm gonna
dropped.
watch Roar on Wednesday. I guess.
Yeah, they dropped that extra episode of Tiger King the other day.
It's not really an episode. It's more of like a like interviews, like the day after, basically.
I did watch Knives Out the other day, like 2 days
Knives
ago,
Out was
and
good.
it's so good.
I love how we're
Chris
talking
Evans
about
is really
better
good in
movies
that.
than this.
Guys, let's get back on topic. This is Cat.
Well, because like, so they're singing a song that's not that great, and they're dancing.
You know, I actually kind of like this song, but like, I love that. So like, basically, like these two cats are like trying to like, corrupt her, I guess.
So
Tell her
she
how good
just
it is
impaled
to
his
be-
tail on a chair, and he did not bleed.
He's
they're
a
dead.
tough street cat.
I feel like this is their version of the Siamese cat song from Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, it's got the same energy to that.
There's a dog.
I desperately want to see a dog in that. We've already seen 2 other animals.
Hell yeah.
So he's like her white knight.
Yeah.
I guess.
Please let it be like a man, like on all fours, like running really fast.
Is it gonna bite off his tail?
Oh,
A human mouth
boo.
comes through.
I feel like you could edit this as like with Attack on Titan, like the live action one.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man comes through the door.
That first season theme song opens.
Are these
Meow
cats
meow
about
meow
to
meow
kiss?
meow 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 meow.
Also, how did Meow Mix not sponsor this movie?
How do they not have like an ad placement in this?
In the ad placement, like, or just them, just like any of the actors singing meow 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 meow.
Give me a piece of that fancy feast.
So are they like in hell?
Oh, there he
Yeah,
is. He's
double hell.
alive. And he's
Congratulations.
alive. Damn it, I thought they were dead.
Wait, they're in England?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this entire thing takes place in England. Oh yeah, so like the one cat is Ray Winstone. Meow.
I feel like instead of meow, someone should cut in him doing something from Naruto.
Oh my god, that is Ray Winstone. Alright, so he was definitely drunk while doing this, as I expect he would probably always is in every one of his movies. Is his claw like in his head?
Yes.
It'd be
Yeah,
awesome if
not
if
in
that
brain.
lobotomized him.
Nice.
And it's like you put the two worst characters in this movie together.
Why are they asking her?
Yeah, it's like, what are you, your
He has no
babysitter?
idea.
It's also you guys like dip the fuck out.
Yeah, it's like y'all ditched me, so I had to end up with two cats I thought were part of the gang, but y'all ghosted me. So I feel like this is Judi Dench's character from the sense I get.
Yeah,
Judi Dench is immortal in this movie.
Yeah, old Deuteronomy is like the oldest cat.
She's immortal in general, and I never want her to die.
It's like Betty White.
Is it worse that she's in this or in that other movie that was going to be terrible?
Well, Artemis Fowl?
Artemis Fowl.
Artemis Fowl.
I imagine she got more money to be in this than Artemis Fowl.
That's coming to Disney Plus, so I mean, we could watch Artemis Fowl.
Ugh.
And I'll just get angry at how it's not the book.
I do think this guy, like, I don't know who this is, but he's good at singing.
What's his collar say? It's a
London, something London.
Let me. I'm looking right now.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so like my screen's frozen. I'm not sure what happened.
Drop out of Discord and jump back in. Probably the best thing. I wonder if they fixed her hand in this version.
They did not. That was the first thing I looked at, and I was like, "Yep, she's still got human hands."
So I think this guy right here who plays, I think his name is Munkustrap, and he is a ballet dancer.
All right, I'm back.
So why are they all horny for this old lady? Oh shit, it's Magneto.
Because old Deuteronomy is the one that chooses who like the chosen cat is.
Yeah, I'm only on there like just meeting them, but what the fuck?
So she is
Magneto.
Oh, there's Magneto.
I forgot he was in this movie. So is she like Jesus?
I think that's what I said. She's immortal cat Jesus. She's the Highlander.
It's weird that like some of her CGI looks really good, and like her hair, like because it's longer, looks good.
Magneto doesn't look like a cat. He just looks like an old homeless English
He just
person.
looks like himself.
Yeah. And they also like for her, all they did was add whiskers on like her under her nose, and then she has like a lion's mane. Oh god, fucking Jellicle cats.
Fuck the Jellicle cats.
He's a cat with liver spots.
Yeah, he's an old cat also.
And he's also an old man.
Meow meow meow
What?
Yeah,
meow.
mix.
What's the meme that people made for him where it's like where he's like Magneto as the cat and he's like, they come for us,
Future
Charles.
not them. I've seen that meme. We're the future Charles, not them. Imagine Patrick Stewart just
So wait,
showed
Jellicle
up.
cats are only black and white? So she's not a Jellicle cat because she's orange?
Well, the idea is that a Jellicle cat is all cats.
So then what's the point of even using the word Jellicle?
It's just a term that T.S. William created.
Hey man, this is a musical about cats.
Well, because this is the song that they always like. They're like do 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 do.
Yeah, this one
It's
I
like-
recognize.
Yeah. I think I know. Like I've heard that song just because living in living in New Jersey growing up, you would just hear those commercials so often.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is happening? Is this some weird horny ritual?
It looks like they're like
Yeah, there's
all
something
Taking
coming
it.
together.
Like,
Are they spraying?
Is this? I forgot. Is this the song? Okay, if this is the Taylor Swift song, this song slaps. By the way,
Also, Jennifer Hudson's hands are not done either. Like just straight up ignored.
Yeah, now I see Judi Dench's regular hands, and it's freaking me out.
But it's not just her. There's like a bunch of characters. Why does that one cat have pants? And
They're not
suspenders?
just pants. They're what?
He's the
Why
only
does-
one.
Why does he get clothing?
because he's the railway cat.
Oh yeah, her hands are definitely not finished. All right, so Mr. Mistopheles and Victoria are just gonna bang it out, right?
I feel like right now I'm like the X-Men fan trying to explain X-Men to people. You're like, oh, that guy. Oh yeah, he's the railway cat. I mean, you'll understand later.
I'm not
So
sure
when
if
do
I
we
want
read
to
the cat's
anymore.
giant-sized issue?
Like I feel like if they weren't
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
weird CGI, this would be very pretty.
Yeah, if you were to understand the railway cat, you should have read Giant Sized Cats #1. Ugh.
Oh shit, he's stripping.
I guess it's party time.
Yeah, I don't know why, but cats wearing coats bothers me, and I feel like they just did it to like make it easier to animate them, which didn't work.
No, like, think about that. Did it really make it easier to animate?
I do have to say, like the music right now is not bad. I kind of like it.
Oh, I love it.
The upbeat nature, like it's very fun.
Oh my god.
Oh
we're
my god,
only-
Jennifer Hudson looks so bad.
Guys, we're
Wait.
only 48 minutes into this movie.
Don't you do this to me? But I feel like seriously, like I think they did the worst. It literally looks like they put white makeup around her eyes and mouth. Like her face is so bad. These cats are wearing sneakers. They're the ones that are wearing they're wearing Chuck Taylors though. And
What?
they're breakdancing.
I wonder
Yeah,
how
like
much
cool
Chuck
cats.
Taylor paid for the like them to put their shoes in this movie.
I would have asked the scene first and like, can you switch us out? We'll pay you to put Nike.
So is this the ball, or is this just a random, let's just dance for dance's sake?
That's like so. Like I kind of also don't know like why they have like this extended dance sequence in the middle of the movie.
But it's the
Because
best part of the movie so far.
It is.
Because they're not talking and we're just hearing this awesome sound, like this awesome music. And they're moving so much that the CGI isn't terrible.
Oh, slowing down.
But legitimately for me, this is my favorite part of the movie. I was like, oh, this is like what this movie should have been. But not with people. Like, I don't want to see her face. We just said, because she's a very beautiful woman, but she's a horrific monster creature.
She's a cat.
Also, Judi Dench is like weirdly short and stocky.
I think it's the coat.
Yeah.
It's definitely the coat.
Because everybody else is super skinny and lean. And then, well, except for obviously those other two cats.
Because like also like Ian McKellen's also kind of bulky. So I think it's just like
I think they did not want to wear the skin tight suits to do these acting scenes.
yeah.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
It's a cat orgy.
It might have been.
They all just came.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hunter's
Why did you dip out?
Hunter's gonna listen to this
That
episode
post-orgy
like,
glow.
yeah.
I'm getting super laggy over here.
This okay. So if I remember, this is the original song.
The Jennifer
The actual
Hudson
song?
song?
No. Okay. No. Never mind.
Yeah, I guess I'm like a couple seconds ahead of you guys.
Yeah. Again, we weren't gonna get this right, the timing the first time, but we're close. This song should not be in this movie.
But this is like one of the songs from the show, right?
I know it. No, I
This is-
agree.
This is the song.
Yeah.
Like this is like literally like the song,
The song.
that the entire musical is built around.
All right. So when you get the close up on her face, do you see what I mean? Where like her like around her lips and her eyes is like white, and it's like clown makeup.
Just saw your message. What are we doing?
Are we done?
No, I was
finally?
talking to Ryan.
Yeah, I saw it.
Here we go.
It's like I feel so bad for Jennifer Hudson.
Lights.
Like this moment, it's like she's like, "This is my second Oscar. This is like the entire crux of this whole movie." And she sings the fuck out of this song, and it's
And this
like
is like the most beautiful part.
and it doesn't matter because this entire movie is such a bad build of goods. But she doesn't know it at this point. None of these actors know it at this point.
This is the best part of the movie, and she is like one of the best parts.
It's like fucking pour one out for Jennifer Hudson.
It really. It's too bad the rest of the movie is complete shit. I'm sorry, it is.
I mean, like it's not good. I wouldn't say it's like all-time movie bad. Like I would rather watch this again than Dragon Ball Evolution.
I'm on the fence right now still.
The jury. The
Because I
jury's
mean, like,
out on that
at
one.
least
I'm
the
having a
music-
blast right now.
Yeah, at least
Personally,
the
this is
music
a
in
ton of
Cats
fun.
is really good.
Follow me.
Oh, she's a good singer.
So this is the original song.
And who wrote this? Swift or Hudson?
This is Taylor Swift.
Oh,
But
this is
she's
Taylor
not
Swift.
singing it though.
No, it's the song I think she wrote.
Yeah, Taylor Swift wrote this. Like, she even like said something along the lines of like, we can't get a T.S. Eliot to write a new song, so who better to get a T.S. lyric than T.S.? And then I just like
No.
Yo.
Why?
picked up
Why?
everything on my desk and threw it in the ground.
Yeah, I'm glad my window's closed right now because that would have tossed everything out. That would be it.
Threw my cat out the window.
No, then it gets to live this life, and you have to save your cat from that.
Well, it depends
it's
on
the
what
chosen
story
life.
you are.
Well,
Yeah.
no, the cat escapes and then finds the Jellicle cat.
Wait,
And
oh my
this
god,
song's
that's so gross. Wait. Can you guys see? Her nose is running.
Yeah.
That's
It's
disgusting.
I don't think it's like running. I think it's just like a weird glow effect.
No, I saw a drip
Oh.
on
Oh,
my
no.
version where I'm like, because I'm sitting on my computer screen watching it, like there was like drips coming out of her nose.
I guess I wasn't paying enough attention because I'm doing the same thing.
And I've it's like this Taylor Swift song is like not bad. Like Beautiful Ghost is not a bad song. Like I've heard worse original songs in
Movies.
in remakes of musicals. Like at least it feels organic to the rest of the musical.
Yeah, I feel like for a Taylor Swift song, you want it to kind of be a little bit poppier. Like her writing goddamn drippy nose again.
Like I'm thinking of like Aladdin, where you have like
I have not watched the new Aladdin.
Oh,
It wasn't bad.
It was not bad. I like the new Aladdin quite a bit.
The one original song they made for that movie, where it's like, the female empowerment song is either A, not very good, and B, is like a super bad female empowerment song.
I don't like it, to be honest.
How can you do a female empowerment song in a movie that takes place, I guess, in that time period?
But it's like it's also like a song that like forgets that like, hey, Jasmine's like kind of like a pretty good like female empowerment character in the first place, and they try to retroactively like fix her character when there's like nothing to fix.
Yeah, because the whole point of her when she meets him is because she's sneaking out to like be her own person.
Yeah.
Your can assign the past is good.
Has Judi Dench ever been in a musical before?
Oh, I imagine.
I'm sure she has.
Like now, I'm curious because I'm wondering what else she has been in musical wise.
The only musical she needs to be in was the James Bond, and that's all she needs to be in. Wasn't she in like the Sound of? No, she wasn't in the Sound of Music. That was the other one.
That was Julie Andrews.
Yeah, Julie Andrews.
I feel like that's a forgivable mix-up.
They're almost identical.
Well, they're both old British lady actors
with the same haircut.
I'm looking through her IMDb now.
So am I. No, this is her first musical. That's surprising.
She sounded fine.
She is my favorite part of this movie.
Oh God, no. No,
Magneto, why?
We're the future Mistopheles, not them.
You ever get nervous? Oh, God.
Me too, man. Me too.
It's all practice.
He said that so like
Seriously?
seriously that I am a magical cat.
I can't not hear him sound like Magneto in this. And it's not like I haven't seen him in other things, like obviously Lord of the Rings, but like for some reason his lines feel more like Magneto than like Gandalf.
I keep expecting him to yell, Jane! Or Charles!
I just want him to say, Charles, my friend.
We love what you've done with your hair.
If they make Magneto do like the cat licking his own leg thing, I'm gonna turn this video off and like hop off the pod.
His name is Asparagus. But
I love
everyone
it.
calls him
Wait,
Gus.
what?
There is a possible chance I am a couple seconds ahead of Yeah, his name is Asparagus, but everyone calls him Gus.
Okay, he has the most horrible tail so far.
Yes.
And Judi Dench has got come fuck me eyes for him.
She's like, finally, someone my age.
See, in this, he's like maybe 19 years old.
So shouldn't he be pissed at Judi Dench for not choosing him before?
Okay, there's a way he said
Well, no,
if
because
someone
he
else
wants to-
plays.
because I assume he wants to fuck Judi Dench.
Yeah.
At their age, don't you think they would have?
Guys, I feel like this is like
I feel
what
like
happens when Gandalf.
I feel like
fucks
they're
up
ex-lovers.
Yeah.
No, he was with that. He was with Rebel Wilson the entire time. Like that's how he got down.
I feel like this is Ian McKellen. This is the performance of what happens when Gandalf like messes up a spell.
I don't know why, but his nose is bothering me a lot.
His nose is human.
That's his original nose.
Yeah,
He has
that's
a
his
cold
human
or
nose.
something.
Oh my god, Lou, why did you point this out to me? It's bothering me.
Yeah, it's like I think it's the color. It makes it look gigantic compared to like the Mr.
I think
Mistopheles looks like
they all
so
have
angular.
human noses.
Well, they're humans.
Like,
But I think it's the way that they did like the fur on his stuff. Like it accentuates his nose and his cheeks.
It's actually not cat hair that's put onto him.
oh,
It's
those three cats want to fuck that theater cat.
All I can think of right now is Meet the Parents, where it's like, oh, could you milk a cat?
I got the Greg. Could you milk me?
Because he's just like the way he's just like keeps opening up his jacket and scratching himself. He's like, oh, this is where my nipples should be. But I feel like him and Judi Dench wearing all this extra stuff is like a way because they did not want to wear the other stupid suits.
They had to show that they were older and more important because they have clothes.
That is not a word. Fire fiddle. Not a. Nope.
Okay. So I just noticed a new thing. Their ears moving.
Wait. He's summoning lightning. It's happening.
Is he a Sith Lord?
Guys, Magneto's here.
We are the future, Charles.
Finally. Oh god, oh, this noise. No, thank you.
So I thought the song that I really liked happened like 18 minutes ago, and I guess it's about to start.
Awesome.
Is that
Oh, is this the Taylor
I
Swift?
completely forgot about this whole middle part.
This is like, I think this is
Yes!
like the end of Act
This-
1.
There he
This
is. I was
song
wondering where this guy
slaps,
was.
by the way. I actually love this song. McCavity!
No.
And now he has mascara on.
Oh, I thought Skimbleshake song happened later. Never mind.
What?
So I'm just so confused by McTavity's ability. He can just like kidnap people and then nightcrawler them away.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
God, I
Nightcrawler
love how
captured
80s
Magneto?
this is.
So this is the cat with the overalls.
Skimbleshanks, the railway cat. Like, this song's like pretty good too. So it's just like, what a weird placement for the song to be in.
I do think so far this guy's my favorite in this movie. This other main male cat.
Yeah. I was listening to Lindsay Ellis's
This
Oh,
fucker with the
God.
pants.
Sorry, there was some like really bad CGI on like the side
Yeah,
characters.
There's
Oh,
been
it's
really
still-
bad at times.
Sorry,
Ooh.
Siler, what were you saying?
no,
on
no,
the
no.
Lindsay
I
Ellis?
was listening to Lindsay Ellis's new podcast where she like talks to musicals with someone who doesn't like musicals.
Oh, how was
And-
that?
It's really good. And the first episode's about cats, and she was like talking about how the actor who plays Skimbleshanks, the railway cat, has like a lot of like very tasteful like model nudes, and was like, and that was like the talk of like everyone who's like a Cats fan.
Oh, I feel like I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh, this should have been played by Neil Patrick Harris. This character.
Yeah, he's like a dork, you know, because
I
he's a
can see it.
railway cat.
And he's got, tap dancing shoes.
I'm surprised because Neil Patrick Harris was in what was that Broadway show? Something in the Inch,
Hedwig.
Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to do something with that because I heard that that's an amazing show and it sounds interesting.
There's a movie for that.
What,
It came
Oh, is
out
there?
like,
what musical?
yeah, there was a movie for that like maybe like 10 years ago.
Wait, what
Oh,
musical?
really? Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Oh yeah, there's been a bunch of adaptations of that one.
Because like I think of that one and Kinky Boots, I'm like, oh, those actually sound like plays.
Well,
musicals
Kinky
I would
Boots was
watch.
a movie before it was a musical.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I am so like I hear the word musical and I run away.
I really
Oh,
like
I do. Here's the
musicals.
thing. I wasn't a theater kid. I do enjoy musicals.
I super love musicals, like, and like I think it's like because like I'm a Disney kid, but like I think it's like also seeing stuff like Repo the Genetic Opera or Little Shop of Horrors, where I'm like, oh hey, like musicals don't have to be like super stuffy. They can be like kind of fun and weird.
Yeah, I feel like that's what killed me is like there were so many musicals that were super stuffy that I just couldn't get into them because I love the Disney movies that are musicals.
Mhm.
Like they're awesome. I
Yeah.
literally listen to Disney music all the time.
And this
Yeah,
song's
Kinky
like
Boots
really
was a-
good. Like the cinematography of this song is like really good, and
Yeah. Oh, I do think this is really good, except for when the CGI is still goofy. But I do think
it's
this
like
is like
very
the
odd that they
best song so
try and
far.
update the sound of these songs though. Like it still feel kind of like 80s songs.
See, but I wouldn't mind it if it was more 80s. I think that would actually play better.
Well, I think that's what it sounds like. I feel like it sounds originally like what the songs sound like instrumentation wise. Like
I need more of that Casio keyboard sounding synthesizer.
Yeah, especially with
life.
like the other movies we've gotten recently with like Rocket Man and Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like, why couldn't you do like a very 80s sounding movie?
Like this. Oh, look, the mice is back. Great.
Damn it.
And there's a different cat where he wears tap dancing shoes. Wait, that
That's
one
how you
cat
know
has
it's
high
important.
heels on. I guess they all have tap dancing shoes now. But I would have to, so far, this is my favorite song. Like, I would actually listen to this.
Yeah, this isn't that bad actually. It's kind of catchy.
And the choreography was good. It just like the CGI just gets in the way
McCavity
of a
took him.
lot.
And he flies. He's fly. Wait, what? Hold
McCavity
on.
took him.
What?
He's a chosen cat.
I feel like he just like ascended.
He did.
It's like
He's
boss
sitting
battle
way to
music right
heaven.
now.
I know.
I have no memory of this. Oh, there
Here's-
she is.
Here she is. Here's Taylor
Holy
Swift.
shit, we just got through the first half of this movie.
Yeah.
There's so much movie left.
There's still 40 minutes. Come on.
Okay, I love this song. I think this song is
All right.
really good.
I'm
All
gonna
right, she
turn
gets
it up so I
everyone
can
high.
hear better. Why would Scotland Yard care about him? He's a cat.
Really?
The
cat burglar.
The cat's of
They're like
Scotland Yard.
because they're like naming all of his crimes.
So catnip is like ecstasy to them or mushrooms?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, these cats are rolling.
I do have to say, this song fucking rocks. And I would not mind her doing more of these kind of jazzy songs.
Yeah.
Also, do a jazz album.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I could absolutely dig Taylor going into a jazz.
Well, jazz and country, like with like blues, kind of have a connection.
I mean, something like this.
Yeah. Her face CGI is sometimes weird too.
Yeah,
It looks
that's
like
kind of
Taylor
this whole
Swift,
movie.
but she put face paint on.
Yeah. Their ears are bugging me out now.
Yeah, they just keep twitching, and I'm like, haha.
Yeah. Oh, she just shook her catty titties.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa, she had retractable nails.
Well, she's a cat, so.
She's Lady Deathstrike. So is she like a coke dealer in this
No,
world?
She's an ecstasy dealer. It's an EDM concert right now. We're at a rave.
Look, man, all we know about McCavity, he's unkempt, he's won by Scotland Yard, and he's good at cards.
So he's a bad guy because he's black, just like Jennifer Hudson, is what this
Yes.
movie's telling me.
Look,
He's also cheap at cards.
I actually didn't think about that until you just said that shit. I was like, I'm like, oh, you're right.
Lou, that's why you're here. You keep all us in check.
Yeah. And then the other black actress is white in this movie.
Yeah. Oops. All racist.
Oh no. Alright, this song is actually super catchy.
Yeah,
I
this
do
song
actually really like
slaps.
this.
And that
one.
might be
I'm
because of
Actually,
I
this
listen
song
to
is
this
super
song while
catty.
playing
Thank
fucking
you.
games.
this, and I think it's because I'm a Taylor Swift fan. That's
But this is
Uh-oh.
not an original song, right?
no.
No.
So
no.
it's just her doing the song. I do actually think I might go listen to the originals and see how they compare. And that gray cat was horrific. It looked like what's her name that used to be on SNL. I can't remember her name. I don't know why, but the guy that plays Mistopheles
And he took his clothes off.
looks like Robert Pattinson to me as a cat. Oh shit, he's naked now.
Yeah,
He
that's
is
my
full blown
boy.
naked.
Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's all brown and glistening.
God,
he's
like totally into it.
He's
It's
like
Black
way
Panther.
more naked than any other cats look. Because I
Yeah,
think
he
his
is-
fur's too close
he
to his
is-
actual skin tone.
Super, super naked. Bomborina is the name of.
All I can think
Taylor
of is
Swift.
I want to see Idris Elba play Panthro in a Thundercats movie.
No, this is Idris Elba as Black Panther.
Well, that's what Panthro's basically, a Black Panther.
Yeah.
He teleported her,
Yeah.
and they're all like still tripping out.
Yeah, they're grinding their teeth right now.
Yeah, man, they're all like high on fucking catnip.
So Taylor Swift works for him.
Taylor Swift, Rumple
Okay,
Teaser,
can we talk about
Mungle
his
Jerry,
face
and
for a
what other
second?
cat do?
Can we talk about his face on the cat?
Oh, now it looks really bad. When he had the hat on, it looked good.
Because
But
I think it was like also in dark.
Yeah.
Like, when you like put these characters more into light, they look worse.
Yeah. But again, I think it's like because his fur matches his skin tone too much, it actually looks like he's naked, like as a person.
Are they all like ODing?
No. Well, so she was like,
Oh, no.
I could. Like, he wants her to choose him.
Oh no, I
As
get
the
what's
new
going
Jellicle
on,
cat.
but like it looked like everyone was ODing the.
I mean, they're all on catnip.
So how come she has the power? Is that explained?
No.
She's just old Deuteronomy. She's just the old cat who, like, you know, does the thing.
Isn't Deuteronomy like a name from an old Greek thing?
Yeah.
I think it's
Make
like a
her
Bible
walk
thing.
the plank. Yar.
And one of the other
Really?
cats has a name like one of the other cats is Demeter, which is like another. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Just Socrates, Plato, and then there's a bunch with dumb fuck names.
Deuteronomy is the 5th book of the Torah, so.
There's a cat called Electra, where if this is all connecting to that ancient stuff, then Electra fucked her dad.
Yeah,
Oh damn, these cats gonna kill somebody.
Unfortunately, Electra died because she got stabbed by Bullseye. Am I right,
Oh.
guys?
She got triple penetrated. That was a weak ass bitch move to not take her out.
Yeah, right. Like I would have just sliced the throat off.
Although
Did you
this
pause
one,
the stream?
no, I did not. I think I clicked off of it.
Oh, this is awkward. She's.
Really, I can't.
You're a magic cat, so magic her back.
So
That's
use your
great.
Jedi powers to send us as an invasion team.
We some kind of suicide squad. Is that what this is? Is this cat suicide squad?
I was gonna say like Rogue One almost.
That works too. What's
Yeah,
your call?
Princess
What's
Leia
your call sign?
leaves.
Meow one.
Rogue meow.
I hate that his like hands and feet are like white, like socks and gloves.
I actually like really love this song too.
It's to me what's weird is like it's obvious they did so much more work on him than some of the other characters, like with his face and CGI stuff.
Yeah, because I think it's like pretty obvious that there are like characters who are like on stage a little bit more than others.
Yeah.
My ears to the tip of my tail.
Oh, I remember the song. This is another one I think I've heard.
I have not heard this one. I still
And
got
look,
my
it's
I still have my cavity bear stuck in my head.
Yeah, there is one character who is obviously a black woman that's a good guy, but she's also one that's been bitchy to our lead.
I can play any night. I just think really nice. What? God. Why is next lying out? Oh, well, I never felt better.
Believe in the power of the cards.
I actually think this is a good song, though.
Yeah, no, like honestly, like I'm not joking. There are like parts really of this movie that you're like, I see it.
But that's, I think,
like,
because like that's the reason why the show ran for 40 years on Broadway.
and like
or
this
whatever.
song is catchy. I get like why people would be like really into it. It's just like it's a shame that's like wrapped in this like really awful package.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's like they have good source material. They have great songs from that source material. They have
And,
great acting, and
the source material is like super weird and bonkers. That's kind of like also like its charm.
but yeah, I think if this was like an adult, not even an adult, but like a take this and just make it like a cartoon, it would work perfectly.
Absolutely.
Those mice would look better for
if
sure.
this was a cartoon, if this Amblin movie came out in the 90s, it might have been like one of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
If this had been like, this probably would have been one of those movies I could see people like quoting and remembering a lot as a kid if it was 90.
Yeah.
Or yeah. But like
It's
the point of the song is also good too.
It's
like,
funny because like
plot wise, like he's trying to get them to believe in him so he can do the spirit bomb and bring her back.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yikes.
there's another black person. I forgot Jason Derulo's in this movie.
I just want a gif of him doing that reaction.
How the one where he's like, ooh,
Yeah, that one.
how can you forget a name, Lou, as Rum Tum Tugger?
Because they haven't said it in a while. Because this is a movie where they say everybody's names constantly.
I mean, it's a good way to like make people remember the characters' names.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, Jason Derulo is just singing in a really high-pitched voice in this song.
Okay, there's one person that has a green, or one cat person that's face is green, but their fur is gray.
Huh?
Is that a pencil?
I mean,
I
Magic
think
Wand
so.
is wherever Magic Wand is wherever you want it to be.
It's a golf pencil.
Well, I never was there.
Oh, he brought her back. He really is a magical cat.
I love it. He's real. It's real. Magic's real.
Wait, so is
It's a
this
real
cat?
magical cat.
Hang
Well, we've
on.
already seen Magic's real. What the fuck does what's his name do?
Yeah,
Wait.
but
Zelda.
Let me ask
Mistopheles
you a
is
question.
a magic cat.
Does this mean Mr. Mistopheles is the sorcerer supreme among? Like, do you get started like, using finger magic and everything, and just make like portals come out of the sky?
Well, sticking with our X-Men, he's like the Scarlet Witch.
Whoa!
That's the Avengers,
Oh,
though.
they be
Shoot
fucking
all
now.
those cards.
He'd be Gambit.
Just in case
He's
you didn't know.
Gambit.
who was
Okay.
Magic.
Can I say, anytime they jump, it's like the worst Crouching Tiger,
Yes.
Hidden Dragon wire work ever.
It's very bad.
It's not good.
Oh my!
I think it's
the
supposed
CGI
to
in
look
those-
bad, like good old fashioned Broadway, like wire work.
Yeah. I'm going to say something controversial here. So far, I don't hate this movie.
Yeah.
No, I think
It's
we've
like-
all echoed it.
it's
Well,
like-
some of us have echoed it that it's a good move. I like it. I like what I'm watching. It's just it's
Yeah, it's
also
like a
a nightmare at the same time.
Yeah, it's like a fun time. The music's kind of slaps.
Yeah,
It's
but
kind
to be
of-
fair, you guys are either
think-
high or drunk.
Well,
I'm
I
not
mean,
saying
like,
that's not true.
Well, hold on. You definitely can't go through this
I'm like,
sober.
I'm stone cold sober right now, and I'm just like watching
I am
Hey,
this.
also
that's
stone
your
cold
fault,
sick.
Is he about to hook up with Judi Dench?
I think the reason
I've definitely heard this soundtrack Silver. But like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like my barrier of like
wait, he
bad
just screamed
movies.
meow. He's like meow.
Yes, he did say meow.
Here's the thing I'm thinking about this movie. I guess also I am stone cold sober. I think the only reason
Wait, what? Is
Hold
that her
on.
magic trick that she can just peel off her skin? And now she's sitting on what's his name's face?
I think this movie's more enjoyable because I'm watching it with people and not by myself.
This is definitely like one of those movies.
I think we also forgot like how
Quick,
bad
tap
Rebel
dancing will
Wilson
save
was.
us.
Yeah, I think if they cut out Rebel Wilson and what's his name, this movie would be so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, their comedic relief is not comedic or relieving.
And they also look
It's like-
terrible.
Maybe also Rebel
Magneto.
You shall not pass.
Maybe also Rebel Wilson wouldn't be so bad if they didn't have Rebel Wilson and James Corden back to back in songs.
Yeah, I think having both of them is overkill because they're playing the same concept of a character.
Yep.
Like they're fat assholes.
Like I would like this movie a lot more if like Rebel Wilson just got mauled by like a humanized dog. Like that would be that would make the movie.
This song I know. This song I know.
It's like, you raggedy bitch, get in here. I'm still horrified by Jennifer Hudson's makeup. Or not makeup, like...
I'm still horrified about a lot of this makeup.
But like, hers is by far the worst of anyone in this movie. It looks so bad.
I would contest that the mice look worse.
No, okay, of the cats. Yes, the mice are a
They're
nightmare
terrible.
fuel.
You go
They're just
roaches, then mice, and then the rest of the cast.
See, I don't think the roaches are that's like horrible. They're just lazy, and I don't know why they exist. Because they're just people. It's like 3 people in a costume, and then they just like expand. It's the fact that they're eating them and they continue to dance that's bad. So is this like a once a year thing, or is this like once every so many years?
I figure it's like every night.
Wait, this movie takes place over one night?
Yeah, this is all one
I guess
night.
that makes. So she got thrown out of a car, and then this all. Yeah, this is definitely like a
this
Jacob's
movie
Ladder
is in real
scenario.
time. This movie is like 2 hours long.
I
She
think
dies
the
in-
contest is every night.
Why does she
Time
have a
is
limp?
Time is irrelevant here in Purgatory.
Well, to be fair, they're on cat time, so like how fast is it? Like dogs, like 1 year, 7 years. So like their cat
No,
time
I think
is
it's
like
less. I think it's like more. Or cats live longer than dogs. Thank you, John, for sharing 2 cats fucking.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna play that on my roommate.
It's still less. It's somehow less offensive than some of the like the milk scene with the Jason Derulo thing is way hornier than that.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
All right, we gotta be quiet because this is like the moment of this film. Even though there is still like a half hour left.
There's 20 minutes.
I wasn't exaggerating that much.
Hey, Jonathan, I can hear.
Yeah, his thing. I actually don't mind it. I think it's funny.
Okay.
Wait, what?
We can hear your movie playing
Your
through.
PlayStation.
Oh shit! Sorry.
It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
it's
I actually
fine,
think it's
it's fine.
funny.
All right, I just don't want like a problem to come up later.
No, it's really low. I do have to say her version of this song is awesome, but her CGI face is ruining it for me with her whiskers and
Yeah, it just you know what? It's like there's so much shit in this movie, and there's just like nuggets. There's nuggets.
But it's like the stuff like around her mouth is like a weird color, and then it goes back to her skin tone, and it's under her eyes too. You think they would have spent a lot more time on it since she has all this really close-up FaceTime?
I mean, like, I think it's like also it's like what time do you have and what money do you have?
Yeah.
It's also like, oh, you have several Academy Award winners in this movie, and the one that's like known for singing, you're gonna do the worst job.
Look, they only need to make the first 30 minutes look really good so that once that 30 minutes is over, you can't walk out of the theater and ask for your money back.
Oh, actually, it's like right when the previews are.
What's sad is like she is acting the shit out of the scene.
Yes.
Like she is doing an amazing job, and it's underneath this horrendous CGI. Because I do think there's a lot of like I like the connect like from watching shit. What was that? What was she win the Oscar in? Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some similarities between those characters in some parts, and she can do this.
And she went from an American Idol to this. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I do think that's hilarious that she did not win American Idol.
She came in
like seventh or something.
7th. I think like Simon Cowell like said she wasn't good and she wouldn't do anything, and she's like, "Well, suck it."
I mean, like, how many people who have won
One have done
American
nothing.
Idol like ever did anything?
Yeah, didn't what was it? Was his name? Paul Rubin won American Idol, but Clay Aiken got more famous.
Well,
Ruben
there's like
stuttered. Paul Rubin
stutters.
Vernon.
He does
Oh,
like
Ruben.
gospel music.
and there's
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson who like
Kelly
was
Clarkson
kinda
does
big.
good. The country
I should point out, Jennifer Hudson's next movie is Aretha Franklin.
Well, it's basically the character she plays in Dreamgirls, so it makes sense. She's got more nose goop.
I'm very excited for her next movie.
What, nose goop?
Yeah, nose goop.
Connor, when this is over, you're just gonna buy this movie.
I am actually. Like, I'm not
legit
joking.
am,
I
like-
actually like this movie.
I'm actually like mad that this movie is so bad for her, because this song she did so well. Like I got some kind of goosebumps from it, but
Because like she like fucking sang the shit out of
she
it.
crushed it. Not just sing, but
this
like
is gonna
her
be
acting.
like this is going to be her Oscar,
It's
like her second Oscar.
It's like
award.
Les Miserables. Les Miserables has not a lot of good moments. The Anne Hathaway song crushed it.
I actually like Hugh Jackman's
Hathaway
song too.
won an Academy Award for that song. Just
Did
that
she
song.
really?
That's it.
Wow. But like Jennifer Hudson
And
just
I
like
mean,
crushes
like
it.
you know, it's like you see Les Mis, you see how well it did, and like all these actors like join in, and they totally drink the Kool-Aid because it's like, oh, like this guy like knows what he's doing, he knows how to get awards. All these people
Isabella's
really
going to
fucking
jail
try.
Oh shit, old white lady saved her.
I was gonna say something, but
Someone
it
had
would
to
come out
say
really
it.
racist. Yeah.
And Grisabella's the choice.
So does she have a scar over her eye? Is that what that's supposed to be?
I mean, like she's like a glamour cat, but it's like, you know, it's like the idea that it's like she's like homeless.
Where did Cavity go? That's my question.
Alright, so here's something I thought I would never think I'd want, but I kind of would want like a scary movie version of this movie.
They're all feral cats. That's what it's
Like
called.
like,
Feral
it's
cat.
I mean, like a
a
Wayne's,
musical movie.
yeah,
where
like a
it's
Wayne's Brothers doing a musical, making fun of these kind of movies. Yes, that was me opening another beer because we still have 15 minutes left.
oh hey, they're singing "Beautiful Ghost" again.
Beautiful.
It's like, you're so good, I'm gonna kill
That
you.
looks like a suit. That literally looks like a suit.
I do think Judi Dench looks the best because they did so little to her. Like, it looks like it's actual costuming. And
I'm
not
talking
CG.
about Isabel dancing.
Oh.
It turns out Judi Dench just chooses random cats to like steal their youth and live more.
Well, I do think
Oh,
that
it's
one of the
Life
things
Force?
this shows is that live action ballet is not cinematic. Because, like, it looks
It doesn't
fine.
translate very well.
No, yeah.
Well, the idea of theater is that like there is a stage and there's an audience in front of you and you have to perform on the stage for the audience, but there's no audience here, so it's just kind of everywhere.
And it's the live aspect where like shit could get fucked up and they have to adjust. Which again sucks because I was supposed to go see not Book of Mormon, the other big one, like in a week.
Hamilton?
Hamilton, yeah.
Oh, you
I
paid
see
$600.
Hamilton. That's a good musical. That's a good musical.
Yeah, well, because I live right by the Kennedy Center. So I saw King and I there like 2 years ago, and it was really good.
Oh, there he is.
So they're sending her to euthanasia? Or no, she's going up in a blimp?
Yes.
Yeah, she's the Jungle Cat.
So
He is dead.
it's like the end of Wizard of Oz. Yeah, just Nightcrawler out of there, son.
Because, like, hey, going back to it,
this he lived.
Purgatory. She's being risen
sent to heaven.
Yeah.
I guess I don't get the magical. It just looks like Idris Elba naked on a statue.
Yes.
And Jason Derulo just buried himself in what's her name?
I hope this musical finale number ends with some street cleaner coming. Get these fucking cats off the street!
I would just love a guy with like a pellet gun just taking them out.
It's not even that. It's just a dude with like a hose and his thumb over the hose, so it's got a little pressure, and he's just like spraying all these cats.
It definitely is. Anytime they're in good lighting, it looks so much worse.
God, this movie took place in the whole entire time span of a night.
One whole night.
It's a long night.
Okay. Get ready for 5 minutes of
Judi Dench is talking to me.
I have a question.
Hang on, why is Judi Dench talking to me?
In the narrative of this movie, do they actually know that she gets reborn, or are they just like saying that as their cat religion?
I mean,
because theoretically she could just be going up, and then it just like pops, and then she just falls to her death.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, she's probably reborn.
She has something else because the cat
I feel
died
like this is
after it fell 10,000 feet.
Of the Rick and Morty, what do you call it? Like show me what you got when they create their religion and they're sending people away on balloons.
That guy in the background on the right side is just staring at her intensely.
Well, because she's probably not actually there, and they're like, all right, we're gonna put Judi Dench in right here. So
I
just
think
look.
Look, man, cats are not a dog, by the way.
Just remember, guys, and say a cat is not a dog.
Yeah, because they'll eat you like within a couple like minutes of you being dead. A dog will die before it eats you sometimes.
But I think like also
like who are you talking to?
I think it's like also like the idea for like a lot of these people who are like stage actors. It's like they're like acting that they are on the stage. So it's like why would because like they don't have like actor training for film. Yeah. And so it's like the whole lot of like that wide-eyed like kind of like pantomiming, like works really well on the stage, doesn't
Well,
really work well on a film.
which we have learned, what, 40, 50 years ago? When that used to be what people did in films before,
Yeah, well-
like, what's his name came
Citizen
around?
Kane.
Well, it's unfortunate because like I keep on seeing like musicals where people are adapting like other musicals for film and they just don't get it.
Well, Les Miserables didn't do that. It got all actors.
I'm thinking Jersey Boys.
Oh
the
yeah.
producers.
Oh my god!
I did not mind Jersey Boys.
I have not seen that, but like I like knowing all of that. I'm just like I don't understand why they're making this a thing. Like this is made to just be in Atlantic City and that's it. This play.
Yeah, I also want to like point out that Judi Dench is still talking to the fucking audience. What is she doing?
No, she's straight up like Ryan Reynolds Deadpooling it right now. With
this is why the
whiskers, with that just looks like she has an old lady mustache.
This is why the ending is like 15 minutes long.
They could just be running the credits when she's doing her monologue.
The credits just start rolling up on screen. This is my second musical I've seen during this quarantine. The first one I saw was Hairspray.
Oh, the one where John Travolta's in drag and is there in his life?
Yes.
Hairspray? Hairspray is great.
Hairspray's okay.
The fact it has like an insane cast, like of the adults in that movie, is insane. Like Christopher Walken, Michelle Pfeiffer, John Travolta. But I do like watching when I watched that movie. I was like, I've never seen John Travolta like become a role so hard. He finally has found who he is, and it's a fat housewife. Them cats are gonna fuck.
Magical cats.
And by them cats, I meant Judi Dench and the other cat, the white cat.
What a note to end it on there, Lou.
But it's just weird, like Judi Dench, it's like, oh, you can see like everything in her face that they didn't smooth out. Like she looks like an old lady, and the other one's like,
I truly believe you're a Angelical cat, but like, hey, we sent this other old cat off into the sun.
You see this happen?
Maybe next time.
Lightning bolt.
Thor.
It's like, look, there she is. And then once she gets out of view, we don't know where she goes, and she definitely
look, a
dies.
cat in the sky.
Well, no, she.
Oh my god,
died.
it's over.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Because this
That's
whole movie's in
Simba.
purgatory.
Tom Hooper's
Everybody's
never
dead.
directing a movie after this. I just want to make that.
Wow,
that was Simba in the
congratulations,
cloud.
guys. We watched Cats.
Oh boy.
That was the longest movie.
That was a
the
long
shortest
movie.
I don't know about
Uh,
you, but I loved it.
I did not.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it on in the
This is not worse than
background.
Dragon Ball Evolution. I will say that right now. This is not worse than Dragon Ball Evolution.
I have seen way worse movies. Supergirl was a much greater waste of
Supergirl was
time.
worse than this.
Supergirl is one of the, and it's not like I actually like Helen Slater in that movie, but it is the longest movie. It's like what was it, like 2 hours and 15 minutes,
Yeah, I think it was.
something like that.
So I want to point out this at least is that the 40th Golden Raspberry Awards, which is like fucking sucks, by the way. Like, don't like this sucks, by the way. But this won Worst Picture over The Fanatic, which was like the movie where
Oh, that's the other John Travolta movie, right?
Yeah, it's not the
That
one
was
where you
John-
kidnap someone?
the John Travolta Fred Durst directed movie where John Travolta is like playing like a mentally challenged character who like is like obsessed with a movie director, and then The Haunting of Sharon Tate, a rewriting of The Murder of Sharon Tate.
I never
Wait
even
a
heard
minute,
of that
hang on,
second movie.
hang on. He won Worst Director over the guy who directed Hellboy. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Tom
I think the thing
Hooper
is, seeing
won-
Hellboy, like I don't even know if Hellboy's bad directed. It's just a bad written movie.
Tom Hooper won Worst Director over The Fanatic, James Franco for Zeroville, and Neil Marshall for Hellboy. But like, I'll say this: like, Worst Supporting Actor and Worst Supporting Actress both went to James Corden and Rebel Wilson. Were the worst parts of this movie.
That makes sense. feel like this is a musical / movie that happens when you don't say no to someone who's done lots of cocaine.
Yeah, or you just don't like listen to the people around you.
Oh, this is the Taylor Swift version. Okay, I'm listening to the credits still. So
Yeah, same here. So I guess like how did everyone enjoy this?
I'll say that.
I actually, it is better than Evolution. I will say that.
Yes,
You know-
I will agree with him on that. I will say this: there are nuggets, pieces here that I liked. There are songs I liked. There are performances I liked. It just sucks the rest of them. It sucks that it's bogged down by the rest of the movie, which is just shit.
Yeah, it's. I feel like it's the worst CGI in a movie, and then it's like 2 characters that could be cut and make this film so much
CGI
better.
is atrocious. It is absurdly long. Like, this did not need to be this.
Well, it's because they keep everything from the stage show plus add a song. Like they could have cut Rebel Wilson and what's his name's characters
No,
down.
I agree with you absolutely,
Yeah.
but also they stuff so much.
I've been very vocal about how much I enjoyed this. This is like a beautiful nightmare, and I like that.
That is a perfect way to describe it. It's a beautiful nightmare.
It is a beautiful nightmare.
It's like The Room, but with $100 million. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, that.
200 million for picking marketing.
I think it's like also funny that they like try and end this movie with "Beautiful Ghost," which is like the one original song.
Yeah.
No, if anything, you just do like the main cat song, like the or fucking her memory, like memories. Like memories is the big song, and she fucking crushed that.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Like I feel like this movie is be mad for Jennifer Hudson because she got fucked over by all this bullshit because she crushes the movie at all points while she is caked in horrible CGI. Oh, I'm actually like I feel strange having such a positive reaction to this movie.
Yeah, like I shouldn't be this positive. Like, here's the thing: I was gonna go in on 0 stars. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Now I'm coming out and I'm like, 1 star.
This is not even in the top 10 worst things I've ever seen. Maybe not even the top 20.
Yeah, maybe 1.5. And that's me being generous. I should point that out. I can't go.
I feel like this movie is going to have a future of being like a cult film.
This is going to be like a Rocky Horror thing, maybe.
Oh, I think
totally.
100%.
I know for a fact that Rio here in Vancouver is going to play this, and people are going to sing along, and I'm going to be.
I was going to say it's already happening. By the way.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, I'm going to go.
If there was an event at an Alamo draft, like the Draft House by me, I would be like, all right, I can do this.
There were rowdy screenings.
Oh yeah, I've seen some Cats rowdy screenings, and I'd love to go to one of those.
I would too. I would be interested.
I feel like I would get more out of it if I went to a rowdy screen.
I do also think that this was the best way to watch this, which is with a group of friends getting kind of fucked up and talking shit through the whole thing.
I have
100%.
I'm just flipping through the trivia like right now, and it's like, oh yeah, I forgot that the cast attended cat school.
Oh god, that's right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like Rebel Wilson like studying for her role of being a cat and just goes to like a pound and just sits in a cat cage for like 20 hours?
No. It's like Walking Dead where they have to learn how to be zombies.
She just studies her cats.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Speaking of like what we've talked about with Les Miserables, Anne Hathaway and Rihanna were considered for parts. And I'm guessing Anne Hathaway as the lead and Rihanna for Jennifer Hudson. Or Rihanna for
like that.
Because I don't know who else Rihanna could have been. Maybe Taylor Swift's part. But then that would have been like 3 bad, evil black characters.
Yeah, I think that's what they're like, we have to get the one white lady.
I want to know who told Rebel Wilson to like lick herself like that and just like gyrate.
I'm saying to be like, you know what, rip off your.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she does it twice. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Rebel Wilson's apparently allergic to cats, which I enjoy.
That's why she didn't take off her fur. It was like real cat hair.
Yeah, that's exactly why. They couldn't wear mocap suits, but they wore full cat hair suits.
Oh, I guess in the stage play, Judy Dent, that character is a guy.
Yep.
Judy Dench's
really?
character is a guy.
Old Deuteronomy is a male character.
I prefer it as a female character.
I actually think it makes way more sense as a female character to have her as female and Ian McKellen, because then it's like, these old fat cats got their fuck on in the day.
Well, like, also, like, I guess, also from watching Lindsay Ellis's video, is that Mr. Mistopheles and Rum Tum Tugger have, like, a little bit more, like...
History?
Yeah, for lack of a better term. And that is, like, basically, like, non-existent within this film. But, yeah. After watching this, or, like, after listening to this and watching the film, if you want to, like, learn more about cats, like, check out Lindsay Ellis's video about cats, because basically it talks about the creation of it, the Broadway version of it, and the movie version of it in, like, a lot more ways than we ever could.
Whenever like one of you guys say when you guys just like look into cat, I'm just thinking of the animal. You guys want to learn more about cats?
Y'all want to learn about cats?
Yeah, you guys want to learn about cats?
Go find an old Discovery show, Cat Daddy.
Oh hell yeah!
Hunter Davenport, if you're listening to this,
step it up, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah, like, I'm so like. I'm kind of bewildered at like my reaction to this movie.
For one, I'm trying to think of how I would rate this, because it's like there are moments of this movie that there's a lot of moments in this movie I don't like. If y'all hear something, that's my PlayStation firing up its fan like a monster.
Yeah, I get that. That's what happens when I play Final Fantasy VII.
It's so good. I'm like,
it's amazing. I'm gonna mainline that in the cats video tonight.
But there's elements of this movie that I do like. There's parts. I will admit that fully. Like Jennifer Hudson, Idris Elba, Judi Dench, Ian McKellen, all great. There are like 2 or 3 songs in this movie I found super catchy. It just sucks the rest of this movie.
Catchy.
How dare you?
I would actually say
I made that joke already.
I think if you removed Rebel Wilson and
James
Corden's song, I think the rest of the songs are good. Like, legitimately good songs. They're performed well. Those 2 songs are not performed well. And then their performance is not good. Like, they are an anchor on this movie.
And they're back to back, which does not help.
Like, a set pieces. Like, it's like one of the things was like, they both were too faithful to the Broadway show, and then we're not faithful enough in some areas. Like, the idea to do the cats this way is like where they were so unfaithful that it doesn't work. Like, it would have been better to just have them in those cat suits that they do on the Broadway show. And then, like, they're too, like, in the structure of the movie, like, too relying on the Broadway show. Because this movie also does not need to be, like, 2 hours, like 2 full hours.
This movie was 1 hour and 49 minutes, and it is Sweet Lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that again, probably with a bunch of people tomorrow.
Oh, did you rent it or buy it?
I rented it, so I have it for 48 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. I always forget that you can rent movies.
Yes, I just discovered that while I've been on this.
Yeah, I do to say, like, before we kind of close out, I do think this went fairly well as an experiment, and I think this is a great way for me to watch shit movies that, like, I have no opinion of watching.
Yeah.
I would love to hear some ideas for our next one from us here, and if whoever listens to this.
I'm saying Artemis Fowl. Like, that's the next bad movie.
When does that hit? When does that hit Disney Plus?
We don't know yet. That was supposed to. No, it was supposed to hit May 29th in theaters. It got to an unspecified date on. I would say yes.
If you want, you can do you can just put a poll on the Facebook page. It's like someone. Yeah, that way.
The other thing I can think of that I would want to do is Bloodshot.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'd watch that.
I watched that.
I bought it already, so if you guys want to watch on my thing through Discord, we could definitely do that.
Yeah.
I'm looking right now to see what else is here. Sonic, I don't want to make because I like.
Oh, you can
Doolittle.
put Bloodshot on the list.
We could do Doolittle.
Idris Elba's also in that.
Is
he
in
really?
Doolittle? Oh yeah, he's sure. He's the tiger, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the tiger.
Oh shit!
No, is he the tiger in that, or is he the tiger in Jungle Book?
That's Jungle Book.
He's Jungle Book, and he's either the tiger or like one of those other like big cats. I know he's.
There's the Grudge remake.
Did he?
No, that's awful.
Well, like
That movie.
Is that like trending because of the Robin Hood Disney remake?
I don't know.
Which one?
The one I just announced.
The one they just announced, and then people are like, "Oh, like they'll probably just take the fucking
cartoon Robin
animation."
Hood.
No, they'll probably just take the animation from the Jungle Book live action and they'll just put it in the Robin Hood live action.
I feel like we should look for more like Back to the Past for more bad movies, but also
I kind of think Bloodshot is in a way like a perfect next
we
one.
should.
we
look
could
back
also
to the past.
we could
where the
also
shitty
experiment and do
movie,
the
sucks
Mortal
ass.
Kombat movie coming.
There's a
that
Mortal
one's-
Kombat movie.
That one looks
It's
good.
animated.
So that
Yeah,
one.
I've heard it's really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because that's the thing is like I think a good movie would not be great because then we would just be
I
quiet.
just want to watch the movie.
Like I think
All right,
I think we'll talk
Bloodshot
about
could
like,
be on the
off-
list. I think Bloodshot.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we'll talk
And
about
then-
it offline. But like, yeah, we'll plan something at a future date.
All right.
If Vin Diesel and Bloodshot says family, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, he's gonna say it.
He's gonna ride or die, or
I
like
have a question, and this is a good movie, but I'm just questioning. Have you guys seen The Lighthouse? Has anyone here seen The Lighthouse?
I
have
have. It's
not.
amazing.
Yes,
with
it's
Robert
good.
Pattinson.
Okay,
It's
you all
it's
have
really
seen,
good.
you all have seen it. Okay, I was
Not me. I have not seen it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Who has
Are you like suggesting we should all watch The Lighthouse? Because I'd be totally okay with that.
Because I'd be
Yes,
okay
I
with
am
that. 'cause that
suggesting, and
movie's
if
got a
Lou-
lot
hang on,
of
hang on.
things.
If Lou's never seen it, I want to hear his reaction.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine with me. But what it will be is like probably mostly me being quiet. If it's
Oh,
good.
okay, never mind then.
Well, no,
And
like
so,
'cause
like,
if I'm into the movie, I will just be quiet about it.
Until like the seagull scene happens.
Well, here's the thing about like The Lighthouse is like you would think that, but like at times like there's just like very weird moments or where like, oh hey, like here's like a fantasy about fucking a mermaid or something with a seagull and like something with another thing, and you just be like, but like at the same time that just be like, hey, what the fuck? Like what am I watching?
Yeah.
So I would say
we
for
have
me,
to
my
talk
sig-
about this online, but I like offline. But I do think Bloodshot is kind of like for sure something we need to do.
Bloodshot, and I would also want to put Doolittle into that next because I've heard that's a like legendary.
I would not watch Doolittle unless I was with a bunch of other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm not watching this on my own.
Alright.
I do. Okay, sorry. I was gonna say Sonic, but that's another one.
That's
That
a
may
good
be
thought
movie.
like the
that's
best video game movie that's ever come out. Like that
That'd be
movie was
hard for
like
me to
rock
do. It's
solid.
actually a bad
You know
movie,
what?
but that's a-
That
Sonic's a
movie's
fun
not. I was gonna say that movie's not as good as Mortal Kombat.
No,
Which
it's
one-
not.
which-
It's very boring, and there's only 2 Olive Garden ads.
I mean,
in,
if you guys want to do another musical, but this one's historically inaccurate, we could do.
Oh, you cut out there.
Yeah, you cut out. What'd you say?
Oh, I said if you guys want to do, we can do another musical. Omen.
The
you
Omen.
cut out. You cut out again. Right.
Okay,
now.
can you hang on? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I was saying we could do The Greatest Showman.
No,
Oh,
I don't want to do that.
No. that's okay. But yeah, I think this worked well. So why don't we close it out? Anybody have plugs before I kick out the robot?
I can start.
Yeah.
You can find me at JohnJOHN_FN_Seiler SEILER. Currently, the place I work with, Faku.net, we have a free trial still going on. If you want to follow me and see what I'm talking about with work-wise or comic-wise or video game-wise, you're more than welcome to follow me there. Same name at Instagram also.
All right, I'll jump in next. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at QuestionConnor. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm at MaybeConnor. And I don't know, play the game I work on. Play NHL 20 and tweet me what you think about it or whatever.
I am on Twitter at jmscott193. Yeah, this actually worked better than I was hoping. So this was awesome. I want to do this again.
Yes. Ryan?
I'm Ryan. You can catch me probably on the news at hissing at random cats in the alleyway later tonight.
Hell yeah,
No,
dog! I'll see you
He's
there.
not hissing, he's singing memory over.
I'm gonna be doing Mr. Mistopheles' song.
Yeah. And I'm Luke Gonzalez. Listen to this, the comic show, the main show, After Darks, 3 a.m., all those greatness. Check out Connor McGraw's show, Movie Dumpster. Check out Arlen's show, Los Haro. Search those on iTunes or whatever. Don't forget to leave 5 stars. Tell a friend. Write reviews. And we will catch you guys next time. Thanks for sitting through this
Commentary
track, this catatory track on cats. And
God damn it.
yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Adios.
Meow.
Look, I'm a jungle cat, and you should be the jungle cat you wish to be.